This was blocked down here. I had to dig this side channel because the whole side lot here was full up to the driveway, and that's actually about 3 feet from the lowest point to the driveway. We cut this tree down last week to stop the roots from growing, and we cut a hole in the roots so that it would drain. All this was underwater and floating. I had to dig all this debris. There's piles of stuff I had to rake out. All these vines grew into everything and pulled leaves down, and I had to dig all this out. You see it gets really wide. You can look into the forest and you see water standing. What you can't see is the water that's flowing under the leaves. If I scraped back the leaves just a little bit, you'd see water running. And you can see it coming straight out of there into the ditch here. So all this was up underwater. And it was getting worse. It was backing all the way up to the house. And again, you can see all the water in the forest, and that's the stuff above the leaves. So a lot of this had to get raked out. Now this is where the drain over the years has kind of diverted itself from the mismanagement of this property. So it comes and drains over to here. What didn't work before today was this up here. I had to rake and clear all this out, which it's already picked up a bunch of stuff. You can see I had to clear all kinds of stuff to get this to flow. I had to work backwards, and it didn't take much to get it to start running. And you can see the stuff coming out of the forest right here. So all of this, we had several trees taken out. There were 2 trees, like right here, and then there was 2 trees right here, and there's a tree right here, and there was a tree right there, and obviously a tree right there, and another tree right there. We had to get this area clear so we could start this ditch again. Well, here we are a whole lot sooner than I thought. Tried to clear this out, but there's some rope buried in the yard, and I can't get it out. Lovely trash. So you can see it coming from the forest. Had to dig this all out, just scrape enough to get it to flow. And you can see it flowing. It never did this before. Here's my sump pump drain from the pool area. And it kicks on, pumps about 30 gallons of water out in about 10 seconds when it kicks on. And that's coming from way over on the other side of the house. So all this is new. All this I had to dig up. It's a very weak dam. Still lets water flow through, but it is diverting. And all this is new. All of this I just channeled out. Come up and around. I have to clear this a little bit more, but I had to connect here. There's a nice little hole. This is where the sign was dug up last week. And then we had to clear through here. We actually got it to connect. And so you see how deep, we're only talking about ankle deep. This is a little deeper. And we just had to connect just a little bit to get to these swampy areas that collect water. And what it would do is, you can see where there's no grass, it would come out of here, it would spill off, run down the hill, and flood towards the house. So what I've effectively done is now diverted the water, and it'll have to be cleaned up over time. But instead of the water running that way, it's now running that way, away from all the drains and stuff here. All in total, I've had to clear, it's about 400 feet of drain.